So I know James Gunn made like 50 DC announcements, half of them having the Weasel. But a new DC animated movie came out, so figured talk of that. And I figured for a talk, lay out my feelings point by point. So, first 5 minutes, love it. This is a great enthusiastic introduction to the characters, stuff feels so vibrant, Kira's character is established. 10 more minutes, he's getting a little lame with her being ignorant of robots while being here for months or something. 30 minutes in, dislike it. Possibly worse than Tomorrowverse. I don't even know if this could be salvaged. This could be worse than the other DC anime movie universe. Another 10 or 30 minutes in, okay, I'm getting more of a groove again. Less forced arguments and a little more cohesion, even if the romance seems a bit forced. Whenever Brainiac's introduced, well, this is just nasty. This honestly might be one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen. When Brainiac's defeated, well, of course that was gonna happen. I mean, you stitch a bunch of other Brainiacs together and they all are still conscious, of course they're gonna do that. Oh, it's nasty. And then when the movie ends and overall, okay, I liked it. Has some mega issues in certain places, but as far as Tomorrowverse movies go, better than Beware My Power and Justice Society movie, not as good as Superman Man of Tomorrow or The Long Halloween adaptation. I mentioned at some point while watching this movie, questioning if the Tomorrowverse sucked, and it's like Superman Man of Tomorrow I really liked. Better than any of the New 52 DC animated movie universe things from the last bunch. The rest, not really been as impressed. Really stinky lows. Here, I think it helps that I have no idea who the Legion are. To be perfectly honest, I'm not really a fan of far into future societies. Same with Batman Beyond. It's just, I don't buy it. That's kind of a big factor. And it all just feels really icky. The justification for this one, well, interesting contrasting to Justice League Unlimited, where it seemed like Supergirl was going to stay in the future with no contact with the past. Here it's like there's a deliberate mechanism which raises a lot of questions. It does feel like Superman would be able to adjust cards this time. There have been a lot of animated movies with Supergirl for some reason. I don't know, people drawn for the story. I mean, that is part of the DCU slate, so Superman, Batman, Apocalypse I really liked. There we really saw Superman try to integrate Kara. We saw them take extreme measures within their own world, sending her to Themyscira with other Amazons. It's not the best display of a story, just like it for the overall epic feel. Here it's like, I don't really get much of a vibe of him really doing anything, which sucks because I really dig this Superman from Man of Tomorrow, but I guess it's not the worst decision if you could get her back. I do wonder if paradoxes and such, but maybe some stuff stays, maybe some stuff diverges, who knows. Supergirl, outside the simplistic characteristics, I do dig this Supergirl. Brainiac 5 had a real issue at the beginning, with the 20 times he explained he was the smartest intellect ever. And there just wasn't really much of a display of it, and also the seeming trust issues with all the other Brainiacs failing. Mostly I'd say as the movie goes along, he does get at least a little more tolerable. I already mentioned how gross Brainiac is. Interesting, there are 2 animated Supergirl movies with a really weird Brainiac. A lot of other Legion members I'm decently sold within this context. They're all sort of lame-os, like the low gag with the Invisible Guy. Could sort of buy them coming in for own later on. Anyway, overall, a 5 or 6 out of 10. Tomorrowverse is a low bar, but I'd say one of the more solid ones. Curious how the next one pans out. That was some epic Superman trying to save Batman stuff. Also basically better than DC animated movies from last year, other than maybe Battle of the Super Sons. Also that Batman period piece, The Doom that came to Gotham, that looks sick. Most anticipated DC movie there. Anyway, cheers y'all.